Okay, I think this thing is live now. It says I'm live. YouTube says I'm live. Okay. Welcome everyone. And welcome to day 134 of our Icelandic volcano eruptions. I'm your host, DrFox2000. I'm here in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada, about 5,000 kilometers away from that beautiful volcano we see. And unfortunately, we've got some fog that just rolled in, and as Siggy just said, as soon as I sit by my mic, that fog crashes all over the little hellhole. And it's unfortunate, but it does. Hey, by the way, okay, actually, before I get to that, I'm just going to remind everyone about the top chat and live chat. If you're watching this and you're right at the beginning of the stream here, you will see that on your chat box at the top, it'll say top chat or live chat. If it says top chat or live chat replay, you are watching a stream that has already finished and ended and is now just a recording of past events. So be aware of that, and that means that you cannot comment in the chat box. You'll have to put your comments underneath for review later on, or other people to comment on it, etc., etc. Just like a normal video that you would be watching on YouTube. So, having said that, you guys obviously may have noticed Siggy Ragnar is now blue. And if you notice that, very absorbent of you. And I have provided Siggy with honorary title of mod here, and because he is, of course, one of the landowners, and he's doing good, and always he's got links that he can pop up there. So it is an honorary position. I'm not going to expect him to do any hard, heavy-duty work, and it is also easier for everyone to see him by him being blue. So if you do have a question for Siggy that is related to history or anything like that of Iceland, you know, you can always direct them at him, and this way you can see his responses a little better, a little clearer, if you will. So just something to look for, and I'm sure Siggy will figure out that he doesn't have to work too hard here. Usually Arizona Snowman has got a big stick, and he handles it really well. So we will work with everything that we've got. So all good. Anyway, we're looking at a screen that's not too happy right now because the visor cam is down, as well as we had that fog move in. So I'm going to put it onto a camera that's actually kind of working there, and that's our bottom right camera, and we'll get it onto that one for you guys so we can kind of see what's going on. Apparently MBL has lost one of the other cameras as too, the one that was looking at majority of our bacon shots, and that one seems to be down as well. So the visor cam is off, and that Meridalier cam is off, which is kind of disappointing for both of them being off, because they were fairly decent views. Nevertheless, we do see this one. It is doing well. Hey, good news. The volcanologists have now said that they were mistaken, and that the level of activity is now actually increasing. Well, oh, yeah, we can see that. I can understand that, and this thing is too unpredictable to say what's going to happen in the near future. Anyway, so there's a lot of stuff going on. I want to say hi to a few people before I get too much further. Welcome back, Piggy. Glad to have you on board, and of course, we all know that Piggy has flown in and is being very careful not to bump her leg on anything, so it should all be good, and we'll see what we can do. I'll put it back to that one. Let's see, who else popped in? So we got Arizona Snowman, we've got Siggy in here, and welcome to both of those mods. RLC was in the other channel earlier, and I don't know if he'll pop in or not. He may have a few words of wisdom, but anyway, I'll say hi to a few more. I see Lou is back, Russell Jr., let's see, Flo Smith is in the house, Gary's Variety Channel, Sue Hayes, Doug Christopher, Lava Bomb, Hugh Blackburn, Truth is here, David Ross also here, Carla Edwards, and thank you very much to Carla Edwards. We have a new slightly different map to be able to show, and thank you to Carla Edwards as well as Professor and I'll get that name right. Hang on. I don't want to mess this up. Let's see. Where is it? Henning. Yeah, Professor Hennig. Thank you very much for that, Carla. And so we have permission from Professor Hennig to use it, and we are all excited and happy. So we'll show that in a little while. Let's see, Scott Relaford also back. I think I said Gary's Variety Channel already. Kevin Haynes, Zachary Russell, Juliet is in the house. Johnny Kraken also back. Let's see, who else I miss here? Going up real quick. Colin Deadman also back. Glad to have you on board. I think I did say Lou earlier. Hell of a Deal is also back. Glad to see you. And going up, James Donnelly also in the house. Grandma B is back. Ez is also here. Scott Hartman. Let's see, going up, Grandma B, Lou, Johnny Ritchie also back. In here anyway. I don't know if you're back. I think you were here before. Evie is also back. Good to see you. Let's see, Robert Dowdy also back in the house. And good to see all of you guys popping in. And this is super. Philip Green also back. Linda Davis, good to see you. Lenny Anderson also back in here. Good to see you as well. Let's see, Sandy Bird also in here. DD93, welcome. And yeah, we are keeping our fingers crossed. Stefan Broomhead, I guess, I think it is. Good evening. And welcome. And let's see who else. I got Steve Penland already. I got Evie already. Going up the list here. Hopefully I'll see other ones. Alan Coker also in the house. Thanks for popping back in. And let's see who else. Real quick. Boy, there's lots of people making lots of comments. It's hard to tell who's who. Ricky Music also back in the house. Titus is also back. Glad to see you. Doug Christopher, Chuckster is back in the house. Welcome you guys, and really appreciate you being here. Thendis Nye also back in the house. Good evening, Thendis. Ilsifer also popped back in. Good to see you. Let's see, who else we got that I missed? Duchess of Elements is here. Welcome back. Jacqueline Stevens, and we've seen her earlier, I think, or said hi anyway. So yeah, a lot of the good people are back in here. One of the things I did just want to mention, and I'm very proud of this as well, is the fact that the average rate for any live stream is usually between 32 and 38% are subscribed people. I'm very happy to say today that our stream is a lot heavier than that. We have over 52% of you that are in the stream are subscribed, which for a YouTube channel, for a live stream, is pretty much unheard of. So I'm very happy with all of you guys being in here, being subscribed. This is excellent, and always coming back. So obviously we're doing something right here. And I wanted to say also a few more highs there. We got Robert Frary is back, a local girl also in the house. Let's see, did I say Zachary earlier? Yes, I did. Juliet is also there. And Lamara64, welcome. I haven't seen that name before. So Cheryl Wood also popped in here. Miss Cynthia 420 is also in the house. And I think I got most of your friend. If I didn't say your name, Sue Cron as well. So B1 or is it Bray? B1 Raveheart. Okay, I'm not sure if I said that right, but welcome. T Light also here. So yeah, excellent to have you guys all on board. And like I said, it's really amazing to see how many people are actually subscribed in comparison to a lot of the other channels. And I'm very proud that I've worked hard enough to earn your guys' subscriptions. And it is really, really awesome to see. So thank you very much to all of you. Now, if I could only get you to hit that like button. Oh. Anyway, I see others that I missed. Robert Brigham, Christian, Aaron Horton also here. So welcome you guys. And Nanner also back in the house. Carol Peacock. So all of you guys that are in here, thank you. Richard Cranium, welcome to all of you, the ones that I haven't seen before. Ducky is also back here. I think I got most of you now. If I did miss a few of you, I do apologize. I think I got most of you. Texas Tank Watcher. Hey, glad to have a Texas Tank Watcher here. And for those who don't know what Texas Tank Watchers are, they're down there watching the wonderful SpaceX material down at Boca Chica. And of course, I'm kind of one of them. And love watching that. So thanks for popping in, Texas Tank Watcher. All awesome. Dustin Gas also in the house. James showed up. You have a unique, likable style, Dr. Fox. Thank you, Robert Frary. And we like it. We like it. Anyway, yeah, unfortunately, like I said, our views were a little bit diminished here. And I was still trying to hope and see if we can get that that visor cam back up, and I'm going to check that one again. It kind of just stalled out, even though it was seeing a lot of sunlight earlier, and I'm kind of disappointed in it. But we'll see. The other views right now seem to be fogged out pretty badly, so it's not much sense in trying to show them. But I will show down in the valley here at the berm. I guess they have a vehicle sitting on the berm right now, which is kind of cool to see that there's some work going on or something down there. Now, there was some talk about some material yesterday, or some lava did flow southward, and I'm not sure which path it took. Some were saying that it flowed into Geldingadarler and then came down into Nat Hagi just a little bit. And that is interesting, and that was one of the things that I had mentioned previously, that our volcano could change directions. Yeah, that view is not very good. And the other one is still stuck, so we'll put it back here for right now. So yeah, there are some really, really neat things going on, and I did kind of sort of predict that once the levels on the north side of the cone built back up high enough that we would see a reversal in the flow, and that is still on the table for in the future. I don't believe it's going to do it just yet, but it will get up there. So, hey, Okay. Fagradalsfjall MC will be in 30 hours. I will be in Iceland. Just make sure you send us some live streaming material when you're over there. And how long are you going to be over in Iceland is a curious question there for Stan MC. Boy, oh boy. Bad with the names. Brutal Dr. Fox is speaking. What is going on? I am speaking. Last time I thought I was speaking. My lips are moving. Audio coming out. Meters moving. That's a good indicator. Johnny, in 30 hours, I may be asleep. Well, I hope you get a little bit more sleep during regular times. It was on mute. Who turned it on mute? Don't put it on mute. You'll never hear it. Feuerstein. If that actually says Feuerstein MC, then okay, that would be interesting. Then I'll be able to pronounce it. Feuerstein. I will be there 30 days in Iceland. Okay, so you will be there when I get there. Feuerstein, write down my email address if you haven't got it already. Okay. DrFox@shaw.ca, SHAW.ca. So if you get that written down there, that would be good. Nancy Buchanan popped in here as well. Hi, Dr. Fox and Arizona and Piggy and Siggy and all the fellow lava lovers. We have lava tonight, or we have lava again. Yes, we do. Yes, pronunciation is right. Feuerstein. Yeah, okay, well, now I get it. Feuerstein. See, not having read German in many years, it's difficult sometimes trying to get my head around the pronunciations of what I'm seeing on the screen versus actually saying it. So, Firestar MC, that makes a lot more sense, and I'm able to translate that, no problem. So, very cool. Let's see, FYI, I tried to email address and got rejected. James Donnelly, my email box was full. I had to move out. I think I got rid of about 600 megs worth of stuff that was in there. So, I just got something in there from some guy named Jed. Jed! It just showed up just now. I don't think that it was rejected. Let's see, what is that, Jed? Okay. Open link. Okay. All right, Jed, that opened up, and there's a whole bunch of stuff that I'm not going to be able to read right now. I'm in the middle of the stream, so we will have a look at that later on in life. And very cool, though. It did come through, so I will read it later, I promise. It's just, yeah, very good, Jed. So, yeah, James Donnelly, his nickname is Jed, so you can call him that. Easy enough to do. Just testing. Yeah, that works. That's correct, Feuerstein. You got it. But let's, you got it, but let's do this with it because we don't want that in there permanently, because what happens with the spiders as they go through the chats, they pick out any email address they can see, and then they put you on the spam list, or they start sending you spam. So I like not to have the email address on there. I don't mind having people sending me interesting things, but if we leave it in there, then the spam bots there will pick it up and nail me. So try to keeping it out of everybody else's stuff. So anyway, Okay, we wanted to kind of do something here, and I know this is kind of, let's see, if I get on the right page. I know I'm going back a little bit the wrong way, but we're going to do something kind of cool or interesting. I want to see if I can get back to the right time. Oh, no, I need to be back a little bit further. There. Okay, I wanted to put it back to this point in time on that camera. So if you watch that center section, and you will see right away, we did have a collapse on the cone today, and that is, there it goes. And you see that big chunk that just popped in there. And that was all that fresh material that was on top. And you can see a fairly good plume of dark material coming up, or cloud of dust, smoke, and whatever else. So yeah, it was kind of neat to see that, and I think we can probably back it up a couple of things here and see if we can show that again, and just so you can there it is, and watch it drop back in, and it just falls right in. There it goes, right into the crater, and left a big tooth mark. So that is an interesting thing to see. So if we get a little bit more higher lava levels within the crater, that may cause a little bit more of the lava to spill out to the south side, and we'll get more lava going back into Geldingadarlar. Now, the thing with that is we still have a fairly large opening on the other side, so I think it will continue to drain out the other side. Mind you, during its off hours when it's not erupting, that material on the northern side, that hole, can actually close up all by itself. So is the tooth still there? The tooth is actually kind of buried now, Cheryl. And it's kind of neat to see that. Mark La Barbecue popped in the house as well. What's cooking? So yeah, I'm glad that I could share that one with you guys. We'll put it back to live so we can see what's going on now. And there you can actually see the silhouette of that material that has fallen in a little bit more. You can see the outline of where it actually broke off, and I thought that was pretty cool. So very awesome. And Brown Warrior, what are you saying? Geldingadarlar, darling, you're gonna make me trip over my words. When will you be there in Iceland? I will be there on the 17th. Morning of the 17th is when I'm arriving, Feuerstein. Hopefully that's good for you. I'll be busy that day though, getting my bearings and all that nice stuff. So really cool to see, and hopefully everything will all turn out well when I get over there. Truth, darling, $1. Yeah, darling, nah. Geldingadarlar, not darling Ladar. You guys are just trying to mess me up. Don't do that. I had it all down pat. Oh boy. Anyway, speaking of having things down pat, so I did want to throw that other map up that we have, and it is, of course, it is new to us, and it is actually a fairly nice map. And like I said, this is from courtesy of Carla Edwards, who helped be able to retrieve it. And it is, of course, Professor Hennig, just to have it right. And I will see if I can get that on the screen here momentarily. And of course, when I want that thing to do something, it doesn't want to do it. Let's see, if I can go here, then I can maybe do that. And we'll get that on the screen. So all right, And let's see, where did I stick it now? Okay, there it is. All right, I found where I put it, and it is pretty cool. So now this gives you a little bit of more of an overview of the area. It's not as tight as a shot, so I will show that to you now. And by all means, just so you understand, this is not a replacement for Rob's beautiful maps. There is no flow indicated on here and things like that. And we do really appreciate Rob's maps. But I just wanted to point this out. It gives you a pretty good overview of the entire area. And it is pretty interesting to see. So if we zoom in on some of the areas here, we can see a little bit more. Of course, this area here was Equipment Hill. This is Theater Hill, and that kind of thing. Our vents basically coming out of here. And I don't know if the proportions are exactly right, but of course this used to be Bob with this little Bob Jr. sidekick. And you can see where the other vents were, right? So it gives you a pretty good idea of what went on. If we go click in the other areas, if I go up a little bit more, you can see the lines and level of how much lava is sitting in the crater. Okay, this is something where you can actually count our gradient lines, and the gradient lines are 20 meters apart. So if you want to look at what we have sitting there from the floor upward, so as an example where the mouse is, okay, so we've got our first 20, 40, 60, 80. So right in that area, we've got 80 meters of lava sitting there. When we're going up on the other side here, we're actually 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, okay, and then some. So you see the amount of lava in some of the other places. Here, when you go up, because we're on a hill or a slope, it's a little bit deceitful, so I'm not going to try to count these out in that sense, but this does give you a pretty good show or shot at how much lava is sitting down in Maridalia. And we see even here, we're already at, 2040, just about 60 meters at the exit point where we may have an exit. And if we go back down here, not quite as deep on the corners, of course, right? So, but if we slide over and we can take a look at some of the material right around Theater Hill as an example. You know, we are, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and that would make it 7. So we're 120 to 140 meters deep in that area. And that gives you a pretty darn good idea. I think it's 10 meters, 10 meters, okay, even if it's 10 meters. I thought they were 20 on this one. Maybe they got interchanged. Okay. Yeah, even if it's 10 meters, we're still, instead of 140, that's still 70 meters. That's still 210 feet of lava. That's pretty thick. So thanks for pointing that out, Flo. 50 meter between the thickness lines and 10 meter between, okay, the thin lines. All right, so I got it. My bad. But anyway, that still tells you how much is sitting down there. So if we go back over for me to be able to correct that then, so what we've got, I don't know how far down this is, so that'd be, 10, 20, 30, 40. So even 40 meters. 40 meters is 120, 130 feet. That's still quite a bit of lava sitting there. I wouldn't want to be underneath it or in it, okay? That's pretty cool, pretty awesome. And anyway, if we go back over in the other areas, you can see there is quite a bit. And again, down the hills, it's pretty fruitless to try to calculate that because it's such a steep angle. We wouldn't be able to do that. But thank you very much, Carla, and very big thanks to Professor Henning for letting us use this map, and I really do appreciate that. So all cool, all awesome, and let's get you guys back to the Fire Devil itself and see what we can do. The Fagradalsfjall side still okay. View still from 2015 last night, or Iceland Time. Some nice bacon under the vlog. Fagradalsfjall side view. Oh, okay. I'll have to take a look and see if I can locate that. If we can get back that far. Let's see. Where is that? No, not that one. That'd be this guy. Okay, let's see if we can, how far back we can go. And I don't know if we can go back that far. I don't see a clock on that one. Yeah, we can only, okay, you said it was from 2200 last night. That's over 24 hours ago. We won't be able to see that anyway, so I don't know where you were seeing it, but if that was from last night, yeah, that's not going to be on here. They're 12 hours is what they retain, so just so you're aware of that if it's on YouTube. I don't see anywhere where I'm just skimming through it real quick, guys, to try to see if I see any lava flow in between the clouds moving in several times. So yeah, not seeing it. So we'll have to hope things clear up a little bit so we have a little bit of a better visibility. Okay, let's see, a whole bunch of things thrown at me here. I want to see the pic of you and Guten Tag. Okay, we'll work on that. Duchess of Elements, that'll be interesting. And Karen Craddock, welcome. Dr. Fox, what is the thick yellow line on the map? Thick yellow line. I didn't notice a thick yellow line. Let me see if I can get back to it. Where the heck did I have it? No, wasn't there. Maybe it was in here. Thick yellow line. There were trails, if that was what you were looking at. If you're looking at these ones going up the ridge here, and if we zoom in from the parking lot, the thick yellow lines are the trails. Hope that answers your question, Pavel. Not the video, the still cam. Oh, okay. We can definitely have a look at that, James. Thanks for clarifying that. We will have a look at the still cam and see what that will muster up. And that we can go back pretty much 24 hours or pretty close to it. So let's see if we can get back to here for now. We'll take a quick look and see if we can find it. The lava is looking brighter. Is there any evidence of outflow? The yellow line, yeah, the yellow lines were definitely the paths. So, okay, let me take a look. Johnny, Kraken, Meds, okay, take care. We'll see you later if you can make it back. Only running a 2-hour stream tonight, just so you know. The earthquakes have been building, both the one that stopped the hellhole last night and the tremors last all day. Things are changing. And, you know, the things are indeed changing. As I keep saying, this is a dynamic situation. It will change from day to day to day. So, you know, for anyone to think that this thing is going to get into a regular rhythm of some sort, no chance. It's going to do what it wants, when it wants. And all the little elements and things affect everything that happens here. So we get a little earthquake, we get some extra output. That output can in turn cause a void in further down. This kind of thing. We could have collapses down there. Who knows? There are just many, many, many variables, and that's the unique thing about it. Okay, I'm trying to find that other camera, and or still cam, where'd you go? There you are. And yeah, I'll have to go. I'll have to see where I put that darn thing. Give me a second, and we will get the still cam on there so we can try to find our good stuff. Let's see. Here, nope. Here, nope. Here, nope. Okay, I think I may have done that. Nope, not there. I had that darn thing somewhere. Truth. Thank you, Captain of Chaos, for this lava. You are welcome. And thank you, Truth, for the £2 super chat. Awesome. And I'm trying to locate our 3D map here, or not 3D map, the still cam. Darn it, where'd you go? That's not that one, is it? Well, that might be that one. Alright, let me see what I can do here. Yeah, it is that one. I found it, and it's just resetting itself right now. And then what I'll actually do is I'll let it play through the entire 24 hours, and then we can always stop it where we think there's a nice picture. So hang in there. Actually, while it's reloading, I'm looking at the time. It's 5:32, so or 5:33 now. I should be taking my first little half or 5-minute break here on the half hour. So please hang around and do your things. For those people who are joining us, and if you haven't already hit that like button, I see we have 434 people in the stream. Please do consider hitting that like button if you like what you're seeing and the content so far. And for those who are new to the stream, we do have the times listed in the description if you want to look down below there and see when we are actually on. Today I changed things up a little bit because the volcano wasn't erupting and I wanted to actually see some lava coming out. So that is where we're at. And we moved the time slightly, but typically during the weeks it's from 5 p.m. till 7 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, or sorry, Mountain Daylight Time, which is 7 to 9 Eastern Time, and 2300 to 0100 Iceland Time, which is also the same as UTC. So on that friendly note, those guys, it's absolutely cool to have you all hit that like button. That's awesome. And I am going to be back in about 5 minutes. So play nice, and then we will go hunting for some lava on the still cams and go from there. So be back. I can't talk. Lips not moving. Right way. The force. Oh, by the way, if Siggy tries to ban you, just email me. Let me know. He's been, a little out of control. That honorary position sometimes gets to some people's heads, right? So anyway, keep an eye on him, you guys. Keep an eye on him. I'll be back in 5 minutes, and keep smiling. Andre, I would just like to say have a great day out there. Fantastic. You've been reported and banned from the channel. Have a nice time. And guys and girls, I'm back. And when we see things like that, we will take care of them very quickly. So I'd like to see Andre's stream though. I'm sure he's got a whole big channel full of millions of people and millions of subscribers that are really enjoying his stuff. Right, Andre? Okay, well, I guess that's enough of that. Anyway, guys and girls, it happens. We get those types of people in there calling the stupid announcer or whatever that comment was. It's dealt with. So out the door he goes. That's how it works. Anyway, we don't need that kind of stuff in here. So don't let him give you yeah, he won't get to me. It's just out the door real quick. That's what we do. And I just can't tolerate things like that. You know, it's these people that do not really understand what's going on, and of course they think they are so high up there and so mighty that, you know, they can do everything better, and they have zero to say, you know, so they go around harassing people. Anyway, enough of that. So we're going to keep going with with the issue. Anyway, that individual is no longer here, and when we see him in the other channels, we'll see what we can do to convince others to remove him as well. Anyway, yeah, looks like the crater is filling up. I did find the other lava points here that we were looking at, and it will probably refresh right away because I just popped out. But this was from the still cam, and if we let it go a little bit there, you see some of the glowing stuff. I'm trying to go back and forth over it. You can see that we did have quite a bit of flow coming out in between the clouds. So I'm going to let that actually run through once so you guys can see what it actually looks like over the 20 plus hour period. And those were the still shots anyway, so it gives you a little bit of an idea of what went on. And actually, and this is right now, so that's kind of neat to see, and very cool. So awesome picture, and we know that it is flowing into the valley. There's your bacon. And let's see if we get on here. Which one is it that I want to bring up? Not that guy, not that guy. Oh, that one's still stuck. Oops. And we will get you to this one so we can see what's going on. I knew that was going to reset itself. So we'll get you back on here. Anyway, I wanted to check and see if the visor cam made it back. Just do a quick check by reloading it, and we will take a look. Hopefully things will go. And okay, there we go. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's moved beyond what it was. The clock is still stopped on the visor cam, so hopefully they will get it back up and running, and we'll be able to enjoy a view or two from there. Just trying to go through and see if the other cameras had anything else happening. Okay, I have that one on there. That one is not showing, so yeah, the views are not that great tonight, and this is our long range from across the valley, and they zoomed out a little bit more, but still a lot of fog and haze, although we do see a heck of a lot more glow happening from the crater, and we do know that it is pouring out of there, so we do have flow to the northeast. The Swedish beer, Dr. Fox, if you ever go into merch, Doc, you need to have a hot sauce. Doc's lava bacon, lava bacon hot sauce. You know, that might be a seller. Oh, actually, that's kind of interesting. The Swedish beard. I'll have to take a look and see if I can get into that. Right now, unfortunately, my plate is full with a bunch of other things that I've been doing. So hopefully we will eventually have time to get back onto that merch trail. And that's something I do want to pursue yet. And I know everybody's kind of been bugging me here. Yeah, hot sauce. I mean, what more can you get? You know, when you got a volcano, a hot sauce. And we can have Ragnar on the side there on the label, and it'll be pretty cool. So, very, very interesting. And I don't see any lava spilling out and over yet. I did want to reload the freshest chart here, so give me a few seconds, and we will see if anything has really changed. It doesn't look like too much, but our system is on the way up. So I'm going to just save another quick shot here, and we will let you look at the chart, our tremor chart. And let's see, volcano stuff, and there we go. Get into the right one. All right. And there it is. So we'll get that back on the screen real fast. And then, of course, let's see. There we go. You can see on that chart things are rising, still working on getting up there, but I kind of was wondering what was going on when we seen these very, very long spikes that are in there. And I will actually point to them, and we see these ones here, right? So, and that was all pretty much deep down. They were long traveling issues. So very interesting. And then of course we see it heading back up on this side. So with both of these guys, and I'm glad to see that they're going up. They're still fairly low as far as the eruption level. And remember, I mentioned usually it's somewhere around here that we really start seeing the material spew up. So for it being where it is, it's just on simmer right now, and I'm hoping things will pick up in the next little while here, and that it will actually go to full blown, if you will, and that will be pretty cool. Anyway, I'm going to go through, say hi to a couple more people in here. Kim Lambert, welcome back. Frosty username, Spion Claw, welcome you guys. Barbarian popped in here. Welcome back, Barbarian. Let's see, Kunkel is also in the house. Leo Carlson also made it back. Mary Martin popped in. Good to see you guys. I already said hi to Swedish Beard. Juliet is there. Flo. Let's just going up here, see who else I missed. There was a couple more people I think I passed over earlier here. Stargazer in the house. Jeff Myers also here. Welcome. Rick Engineer also popped in. And let's see. I don't know who this guy is. Demented for you. And he was deleted. Interesting. I wonder what he said. Okay. I see what he said. And it's interesting that Demented for you got punted out too. I wonder how that happens. I'd still love to see their stream with 400 people in it. It just kills me when I see that kind of stuff. Let's see, who else? NL Jersey, welcome. Glad to have you on board. Duke Romeo also back. And Stargazer I got already. James Redman, welcome as well. Gundel, welcome back. Let's see, who else is in here that I missed? Did I miss anyone else? Madcap is back in the house. Herman Hoff also popped back in. Glad to have you guys on board. And Brown Warrior also in here. And let's see who else. Going South also popped back. Marbecco is also here. Christian, I don't know if I mentioned you earlier, but good to see all of you guys. I did say hi to Pavel as well. So good to see all of those guys popping in. Dale Bowling also back. So good to see you guys. Rayola popped back in as well. Maria is back in the house also. Jean, me. Jean, me, I see you. No worries. Thank you for joining. Nick Addison, hello fellow lava lovers, and glad to have you on board. Old Bones, prophecy takes time, but speed and Glock. I'll shoot, the 6-punch, what? Okay, it's moving too quick for me to read. Anyway, Kimmer also popped back in here. So a lot of good people popping back in, and this is excellent to see. And of course, we will keep the channel clean and try to avoid all those others that have that negative attitude, which we don't want in here. So, Doc, you got what? You got a super. I got a super. Did I get a super chat that I missed? I did. Feuerstein MC. Which drones do you have? I have the DJI Mavic Mini 2. I have a Mavic Mini, and I also have a Mavic 2 Zoom. And for the Mavic Mini, I do have the Fly More package, which is basically 3 batteries in total, and just the 2 batteries for my 2 Zoom. And the Zoom, of course, being much bigger and much more powerful bird, it will be doing some of my long range stuff. So I like flying that one. It's a lot more stable and a lot more power. Okay, let's see what else. Boy, that chat's moving. Ricky Music, hey Doc, please don't mention a band idiot's name or address. What they say, they crave the attention and that they bothered you. Well, yeah, I know. It's it just gets me when these guys do this, and first thing I have to ask is where's your stream? Anyway, Kevin Haynes, a $4 super chat, up and away, and it is. We're working on it, absolutely. Let's see, Hitachi, Heichi, I hope I said that right. Heichi, hi and welcome. Glad to have you on board. Thank you for the way you and Arizona maintain the chat. Having a 7-year-old acoustic child, autistic child who reads far too well. I'm constantly grateful for the clean shop. Thank you. And that is exactly what we're trying to do here, is to keep it as pristine as we can. So we do have, and that's the whole idea behind this stream. It is basically rated for a general audience, and we want you to be able to take your children and have them sitting beside you and watching the show and not have to worry about any profanities or anything like that. So we do stay on top of things like that. No name calling and that kind of thing. It's a clean chat, And I thank Arizona Snowman for doing a bang-up job at hitting most of these things that do come out. And of course, it just gets a little irritating at times. So we know how that works, and I know it's kind of a tricky thing. How do you deal with them? But it is what it is. So we'll carry on with life, and hopefully we will be able to see some more lava flow in the very, very near future. Right now, the still cam is also still being bombarded with clouds up there, up on the hill. So we're not going to see too much more from that one tonight. And I'm just trying to see if we have some other views here, and possibly flip over to the other ones. Let's see, what's this one doing? Not too much. Okay, where's my other views? Did I lose another camera from MBL? It almost looks like we lost another one of the MBL cameras. Nope, nope, nope. Not that one. Not this one. I think I might have lost the other MBL camera again, so boy, oh boy, oh boy. I guess it happens. It happens. I'm going to refresh and see if I can find if they got any of the other ones working again. Okay, got the side view there, and the panoramic we can't do. So, yep, pretty cool. And I see their other stuff is stuck as well. So, I guess they're still working on getting some of those back. Did you know the eruption stopped last night? When the eruption stopped? Not the exact time, but if we look on the graph, Sherry Lawson, we can get a pretty good guesstimate of when it did stop. And if we look at that, it's almost like it stopped right on cue. And if I draw the red line to that point there, it's that first line. When it went down, this dropped all the way down, and that's basically where the eruption stopped perking up and everything seemed to drain out. So if you're looking at timeline, you're probably somewhere right in here, and that's probably right around 12 noon Iceland time. I'm guesstimating, and if anybody knows, oh, hear that 150 cc of power? Zachary, that wasn't even 150 cc. Anyway, so I'm guesstimating that it was somewhere around noon that it actually died out Iceland time today. And let's see if I can get back on the other camera here so we can view that. And as far as that 150 cc, it's more like a 50 cc, and it's a pedal bicycle that has a homemade motor on it with a very, very poor muffler. And BB the bunny cringes every time this guy drives by because she thinks it's an abomination. Anyway, on that note, pretty cool to see. Vivian Schnell, okay, there was some significant quakes about 200 kilometers down from Grandavik, okay, and they show on the graph as spikes. Okay, so that could be what was going on. So if we look at the other charts later, then what I can do is we can scroll through some of the charts and take a look if those things match up at the same time frequency or same time of the day, and have a look. So RUV can carry a lot of buttons. Yeah. Okay, cool. Thanks, Doc. I have a hard time reading the graph sometimes. Okay, well, we'll try to go through that. But I'm looking at the clock. I am going to go for a break here. So, guys, stick around. If you haven't hit that like button yet, please consider doing that if you like the information that's being portrayed. Also, if you like it and you have not subscribed yet, please consider hitting that subscribe button, as well as you can take a look down below in the description and find out when the stream is actually running. Although today we did change times for a specific reason, and that was because the volcano was not erupting yet. So we waited, and it is doing a nice job right now. We do know that there is a lot of output heading to the northeast into Fagradalsfjall. Still working on filling that area up. So 420 is announced. Hey, 420. Actually, it's 6 o'clock, but it's okay. We're close. Anyway, the collapse caused it to take more time to burn through the material. Interesting. Basically, yeah, remelt all that stuff that fell into the crater. I don't know how much would have fallen in. Gary's Variety Channel throws in £4.99 for new crayons. That is awesome. And we'll see what we can do, Gary. Excellent. We'll do the crayons. We'll do them. We'll make it happen. If I know what? No YouTube, not what? For this here. What? I'm not sure what you mean, Robert Ferry. Doesn't make sense. But okay. Anyway, the size of the collapse is minuscule compared to the... Yeah, absolutely. That's what I was saying. It's just going to remelt that material very quickly. But we really don't know how much on the inside fell in. But although, regardless of what fell in, it's still going to remelt as soon as that lava starts shooting up and doing its thing. So, yeah, it's a good group. Yes, we do have a good group here, and we want to keep it that way. And excellent. Okay, guys, I'm going to go sneak off for that break. Don't go away. Keep smiling. And don't sacrifice anyone into the volcano. And I'll be back in about 5 minutes. Bye. Okay, guys and girls, I'm back. I'm your host, DrFox2000. We are on our second hour of our stream today, day 134 of the Icelandic volcano eruptions. Goodness gracious, great balls of fire. And, and that's what it is. Now, somebody was asking about... let's see, what was it? About the sacrificial drone thing. And, you know, I don't know about sacrificing a drone. That's a lot of money to fly into a volcano, especially if you have a perfectly good working drone. So that would take a lot more convincing from the public to, yeah, do this. And it really cracks me up. But you know what I was thinking is, you know, I really don't want to really sacrifice either one of my drones. But Feuerstan MC, I don't know. How do you feel about sacrificing yours? Just asking, just asking. Buy a cheap drone? Cheap drones are too difficult to fly. Evening all, Jane Binch, welcome. Glad to have you on board. Friend says at the Walmarts. Oh man, yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I want to make sure I keep mine going for a while. I'm really not looking to have too much more in the sacrificial department. It's one of those things you want to, yeah, if I had enough money, yes, but I'm a student. Yeah, no worries, Feuerstan. I'm just joking around, just so you understand. We don't want to be doing that. Although that is, it's an interesting adventure, and you know, if push comes to shove and something does happen, it would be very cool. Someone said the visor cam is back up. Thanks for throwing that in there, Siggy, and yes, it is, but it's not up at full scale yet. It's still running in 720p, so we can go back over here for right now. And we do have two pictures that are worthy of viewing. And those are both the close-up shots, so top left visor cab, bottom right MBL close-up shot. So that's what those two are right now. I'm still waiting to see if we have any more decent shots coming out of our still cam as soon as I can relocate it. Where the heck did that go now? Oh my god, I got too many things open. And of course that was here somewhere. Gotta love when this stuff disappears on you and you don't see it. Oh, there it is. I know why I couldn't see it. It's got fire coming out of it. It looks like lava. Yeah, and just in case you're curious what I'm talking about, guys, with the still cam, I believe that was the view that I was saying. So that's what it was doing right now. And it's still very cloudy and mucky over there, but you can see that we've got the eruption happening. So it's pretty awesome to see from that point. Let's see, the videos are rarely really nice, but yeah, 450 pounds is much for such a video. Yeah, 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 it is exactly that, Feuerstan, and I do totally agree with that. Let's see, Pat Murphy also popped in here, and Oz, I think I might have said hi to you earlier, but good to see you guys. We have another Andre in here. Welcome. What is it? Couture? I don't know if I messed that up, but okay, welcome, and hopefully you enjoy what we're doing here. And I want to throw it back onto single cams and see if we have a little bit better view here. So they did zoom back in on the visor cam a little bit, and as you can see, it is a little bit on the fuzzy side, not as sharp as it could be. So unfortunately, there's still little bit on the low side as far as I'm concerned in resolution. So and they did have it zoomed out before that you could see over on the right hand side, but that's not happening right now, unfortunately. So hopefully we will see more. Old timer Claude Jateau, I hope I said that right. Bonjour and welcome. Glad to have you on board. Truth throws in £2 for the beans when you get to Iceland. Beanie when you get to Iceland. Okay. Thanks, Truth. That's awesome. Appreciate the super chats. Siggy, I don't know why you're trying that Discord thing. That doesn't work in here. Feuerstan says, okay guys, I have to go to sleep now. Under 4 hours to get up. Okay, Feuerstan, MC, you have yourself a good night and rest well. What little rest you will get, and get to sleep right away. You'll be okay. Same for me. Okay. So, all right. Ray Wild also in here. Welcome. Let's see. Greetings from the south of France. Okay, Andre. Thank you. And I hope I am pronouncing that right, as in Andre. Hopefully that is. Karen Blackwood, your cameras are so clear and vivid. Well, this one actually isn't so clear and vivid, and they're actually not mine. They are, this one is Visir, VISIR .is, and the other one's here. This one is a little bit sharper and a little bit more zoomed in, and this is MBL.is. And just so you guys know, the feeds here that I'm using, because I'm using these feeds, these streams that I'm running are not monetized. That means there are no ads, and there should not be. We did stop putting the monetization on the channel. I think it's about 10 or 12 days ago now. So when you're watching any of the replays, you should never see commercials. And the reason for that is of course, and this way, this material is more intended for educational purposes, and hopefully you are getting something out of it, because we really do like doing what we're doing. And Dr. Fox, you know, I do not like to live stream when you are. So when you are about to the end, I would love a Dr. Fox raid. Wow, we'll see what we can do. Duchess, we can throw in your link into the channel there, and see if we can get a few people to pop over and say hi to you and kind of raid you a little bit in that sense. So that's something to bear in mind, guys. So Duchess of Elements, I'll see if I can get your channel up and running, and see what we can do. What? I didn't say bacon buns for everyone. Don't be putting words in my mouth, Truth. Piggy isn't here to defend herself right now. She's busy packing or something, or sleeping maybe. She's got her big travel day tomorrow, and then on Tuesday goes in to get her testing done and all that nice stuff, and Wednesday she goes in for the operation. on her leg. So hopefully everything goes well for Piggy. And of course, Piggy is over in Kos, Greece, and we wish her well with her endeavors there, and hopefully things will work out. World as diligently as always. Okay. I'm just trying to see what's going on here. What are you guys talking about? Oh boy. The chat just moves and moves and moves, and it's hard to keep up to what's going on. Okay, doesn't work for some reason. Okay. Alright, some of that stuff just doesn't work. Alright, I don't know what they're talking about, but that's okay. Anyway, I wanted to pop back over to the other one. We see a little bit more stuff coming out on the right-hand side on that shot, but not so much on this shot. So, kind of interesting. I wish we'd seen a little bit more lava flow over here. It, in all likelihood, though, has created itself a fairly decent tube coming out of the side. So of the area where it used to flow freely, and not having seen it for a couple of days here, it's kind of hard to place judgment. So hopefully we will find out something in what type of gases drive the lava to the surface. Gene, I don't think he did actually mention that, but I don't know. We know we have a lot of CO2 and SO2 in there. I don't know what else is in there as far as off-gassing. Minimal amounts of all kinds of things, without a doubt. And it is all under pressure. Kim Raudenbush, I see you. I am here in case you missed me. It's the first time. Yeah, I didn't miss you. It's the first time you said anything. So you've been caught at the door. And watch out, because we have a new doorman. His name is Siggy, and he's got a big stick. His stick is uncontrollable. It's not as good as Arizona Snowman, who's able to nail. Okay, it's about 10 tons of CO2 in a day. That's a lot of gas in there. Let's see, 11.3 cubic meters of flow, and that is what the rate is of flow, and we know that from the charts. And I did have that pop up earlier, and I believe that is right here for those who hadn't seen the chart. And of course it shows our the date of this was actually on the 27th. If you look up there, you can see the date, 27th of July. And the total lava area, just about 4.3 square kilometers. Total lava volume is 109 million cubic meters, which will have increased by now. Output flow right now is 11.3 cubic meters per second, and our geometry of material is slightly changed, but not too far. Then of course you have your gas output here and here. And you can see that those are holding fairly steady. We did have something, you know, if you're looking at the chart all the way along here, something, sorry, my line's not as straight as it could be, but you get the general drift. There's correlation between the three bottom graphs, and it looks pretty cool. So anyway, let's get back to some lava and see if we have anything on the other flows showing up yet. Not yet. So we will pop back over to this view for right now, and I'm going to go back into looking at the chat. Andre, this is an obvious fake, like the moon landing. I've been filmed in a... Whoa. Andre, what do you mean this is on a fake? You know, that name looked pretty good. So, as a French guy, you know, you should know the moon landing was real, by the way, Andre. Just so you know that, and we will just do that. I'm not worried about it. So, yeah, there we go. So, yeah, no, we're not going to worry about that. Eric Moss is back in the house, so welcome, Eric. The Volcano has changed so much. Dr. Fox, anything new? Well, yesterday, Eric, we did have some spillover going back to the south into Geldingadarlar, and I'm still not sure whether that actually flowed in through Geldingadarlar or whether it went into Upper Meridalier on the eastern side of Theatre Hill. I'm still a little unsure of that, whether we had some flow in both places or just the one. So visibility wasn't that great, and we couldn't really tell. The earth is flat. Stay away from the edges. That's right, Sandra Rockland. And yet nobody can tell me where the edges are. It's amazing, isn't that? Oh, too much fun. Okay, yeah. I want to catch while I'm live streaming. Oh, okay, massive flow. Yeah, massive flows. I don't know if you can find them, but if you do the still cam, you may be able to see something on there. Duchess of Elements, and hopefully that'll help you out. Weather, Dr. Fox, no worries. Okay. Actually, yeah, I was gonna do something. I was gonna put Grindavik weather into the bot as well, and I think I'm gonna leave that till later. It's not a flat Earth; it's a lumpy Earth. Yeah. But they still can't show me the edges of the lumpy Earth, right? Anyway, like I said before, here in Edmonton, we had one of those flat Earth conventions, and they flew in from all around the globe to get here. Just don't understand it. Anyway, lots of fun. They can only see two-dimensional, like a piece of paper. That's what it is, Mary Martin. Thank you. Kim Raudenbush, the edge of the worlds are where the map ends. If you don't want to fall off, get a globe. That's right. I guess it's all in what you have for a map. Oh, interesting. Very, very interesting. So, kind of neat. Anyway, guys and girls, I'm seeing that we're getting close to the break time here. Wanted to give my spiel for those who are here and have not yet hit the like button. If you do like what you're seeing, please consider doing that. Also, if you haven't subscribed yet, consider doing that as well, so you can find out when the streams are and so on. You can always hit that bell notification as well. And that way you will be notified when we don't have the stream on time and it gets changed in time. Also wanted to mention in the home stream, you can always see if I do post something, just to give people a little bit of a heads up as to what's happening. So my DrFox2000 home or 24/7 stream is always up. So you guys can always have a look there and see if there's any information on what's going on or if something has changed. There's the link for that, so you can easily get over there and find it if you right click on it and open it in a new window, and you can bookmark it real quick if you haven't done that yet. We do have a few people that go in there, you know, maybe 20 at a time kind of thing. And it does become a fairly decent general chat. Johnny says, I see your bunnies. Yes, there are bunnies. Right now the bunny disappeared because some big dog walked by, and I wasn't. I was busy looking at the cameras, so didn't see the bunny run away or anything. So we'll figure that out and find where she took off to. She does not like big dogs, so actually she got chased by a really big one time, and I thought that dog was actually going to get her. So glad he didn't, and it's still pretty good. So let's see, zoom that out. Okay, no, don't see her right now. She's probably out back hiding. Anyway, the Edge is in Roswell, New Mexico. Kevin Haynes, I'm surprised because I've flown over Roswell and I didn't see any edges there. It's pretty interesting. Maybe it's just me, and maybe I wasn't looking hard enough. And anyway, scientists say the universe is expanding. My question is, what's it expanding into? Kim Raudenbush, that is a very interesting question. And, you have to wonder sometimes, what is the universe actually expanding into? If it is indeed expanding. It's just like, technically, you look at where we are looking outward, everything is moving away from us. Why? It's kind of weird. But hey, oh my God, okay, so I just had an idea. If the Volcano has a soap opera as a show, it would be called Where the Lava Flows. Kim Lambert, I don't know. Are we going to make a soap opera out of it? But thanks for the idea. James, where does the bunny, what? We lost our bunny to a raccoon many years ago. We don't have any raccoons around here, so it's pretty good. I wish I knew. What did you wish you know? Something... okay, Old Bones. I'm the narrator of Gnarly Glow. Up he moves. Okay. He's trying to be poetic here. But very slowly. Don't be fooled by Coven smoke. I'll release the fire and his stoke. Oh. Punny. Very, very... what do you call it? Poetic. That's the word I'm looking for. Eric Moss. Heaven is higher. What higher? That is called the three heaven. Okay. Heaven is... Oh, all right. You lost me on that one, but that's okay. Siggy... either what? Ether, the space between the bubble of the infinite number of universes and they still haven't found this ether stuff. And I'm going to tell you this, if you are getting near ether, wear a mask, okay? Like, seriously, ether will put you to sleep, so you're never going to see that stuff. Although I know what you're talking about, Siggy, and that's what they used to call it, the ether, and that was the unknown material out there. And but also nebula refers to as fuzzy things in the sky. So nebulosity, kind of neat to see that. It is break time for me. I am going to leave it here on this particular view. And we will see what happens in the next 5 minutes. I will be in the background watching, and you guys keep smiling, play nice, and I'm going to be back in a few minutes. Time for some Pepsi. I'm your host, DrFox2000. Hit that like button if you haven't hit it yet. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. And I will be back in about 5 minutes, and we'll see you then. Don't go away. Okay, guys and girls, I'm back. I'm your host, DrFox2000. We are watching day 134 of our Icelandic volcano eruptions. And I've got 12 mobiles today. And balking tackwards, getting merdswixed. It's okay, I'll straighten it out in a little while. And we are on our last half hour of the stream for today. And of course we shifted times today to coincide with the eruption so we could see a little bit better. And we do see a little bit more activity, but there was a couple of the other cameras that we wish we could see right now are down. So it's kind of an unfortunate issue, nothing we can do about it, but we're back and we're doing what we can to show you what's going on. And there was a couple others there that we just seen that Jibba Jabba, have a nice day. That's all I gotta say. Thank you for the view, it counts. And let's see, Y.O. John, I had day 123 for lava to the sea. Oops, yeah, that is not gonna happen, Y.O. John. And we are still looking at a long ways away from the ocean by the looks of things. And just to throw some maps back up there to kind of give you an idea of what's going on, we can pop to, let's see, I got some map here somewhere. I'm sure I can find one. I think it was not there. Oh, maybe it was this one here. So actually this guy right here, if I go to the right spot on it, I can zoom out a little bit, or we can go down to the bottom. So of course here's where the berm is at Nathagi, at the bottom end of the valley, Nathagi. And the lava would have to flow out a little bit. If we scroll down, you can see that. So path it's probably going to come along somewhere, maybe right down that trail, or maybe it'll come out into the open area and it will make waterfall here or here if it goes that direction. If we zoom that out a little bit, the other alternative of course is for it to come out through Fagradalsfjall and go down that way. So if we scroll down, you can see that it has a little bit more of an area to cover before it will actually hit the water on that side. So hopefully that'll help you out a little bit with that thought. And pretty awesome. And again, just so we have it, this map is with permission from Professor Hennig of the GeoVis lab in the University of Iceland, and we do have permission to use it from them, and I'm very happy about that. And thank you to Carla Edwards for getting that arranged for me. And really appreciate it, Carla. Okay, let's see. If we get back to the volcano though, let's have a look at our multi-screen. We do see some fire in the skies, or fire on the ground, and a little bit more on the long-range cam, and hopefully we will see a little bit more in a few minutes. So kind of nice to see some action there. Anyway, let's see, do you have a link to this map? Flo Smith, I do have a link, but it's kind of supposed to be private. I don't know if you guys can actually use it. I'll have to confirm whether I can actually give that link out, Flo, and that I didn't ask. Okay, so it was sent to me a little bit differently, and then traces were deleted. So I'll have to be good with that part. Okay, what else we got in here? I understand. Permission needed, yes. And so thank you. And hopefully we can get something. He has published the update now. Okay. Okay, Carla. So yeah, if he's published it, then I can turn around and actually drop the link. Is that right? And I'll be happy to do that if that's what's happened. Because that's kind of what we were waiting for. I didn't want to have it published before he can do his thing. So. Okay, so let's see. Okay, what else is going on? Aaron Horton, how you doing, Dr. Fox? I'm doing very well, thank you. Having a good time, at least seeing what we are doing. Kim Raudenbush is causing troubles again. He's saying, what, at least half an hour? Are you sure? I'm going to make him see it sooner or later, damn it. Probably later, Kim Raudenbush. I see your messages going by. I just ignore you. Oh, it's okay, Truth. Kim's a needy guy. Just kidding. Kim's a good guy, and otherwise I wouldn't be picking on him like that. He's an awesome dude. So, it's all in fun. So it's all good. It is really, really good. So anyway, let's see if we can. I'm trying to find if we can see some bacon here somewhere, and that bacon is hard to find. It eludes us for some reason. Yeah, actually, I'm not even on the still cam. I'm only seeing I think it's lava workers down in the valley trying to get the lava flows going. We can see all those spots, so that's what they got to be. I don't think Truth since singular what killed okay the serpent. I don't believe so. All right, I'm not sure who these people are. But killing serpents, okay. I hope what's his name there, serpent guy isn't back in here. He doesn't like that kind of talk. Anyway, cool. Mostly everyone on here is totally mind-blowing awesome. Thank you, Johnny Kraken. And yeah, we do have a bunch of pretty good people in here, and it is pretty awesome to see. Let's see. Truth asked if he was what? It's moving too fast. Hang on. Truth asked if there was a. Oh, hang on. I gotta change that. Change it to a volcano. A lake monster in Iceland. Yeah, I think he's thinking of Loch Ness or Hogopogo or something. I don't think there is. I've never heard of any legends. Is there any lakes that have monsters in them, Siggy? You'd be the guy to answer that one, not me. I've never been there. I've only flown over it, and I didn't see any when I flew over it. Okay, what? .com. Quick till I'll delete it then. Yeah. Grab that quick email there, and then Siggy will delete it because we don't want to leave the emails in the stream because the spiders, aka bots, will scan through and pick it up and put them on the spam list. 420 in plain sight. There's so much to see while you are in Iceland. And yes, there is a whole bunch of things for me to see in Iceland, but my primary focus is the volcano. So if I avoid a bunch of other things, I'm not too keen on going to the Blue Lagoon, by myself. It's not much fun. But I am interested in going down in an elevator inside an old lava tube, and that is something that if it's easily done and not too expensive, I will definitely consider doing that. And that should be an interesting adventure. So I don't know what kind of costs are involved in that, but it's going to be cool to see. That is so cool, Doc. Yeah. Yeah, I thought it would be something interesting to go down and be able to actually see it for real. And I know it's kind of weird, but when I seen that video the other day about them lowering people on the elevator, I thought, okay, that looks pretty safe, and I'd be willing to go down. Bear in exile. Lava trout. Yeah, careful. Those are hot lava trout. Make sure you cool them before you eat them. Let's see. My mind is still blown that Hern means lava, and this is the name of the original farmstead here on Siggy's land from 1270. Yeah, and it does actually have a very, very long history, and that is pretty awesome. Alex France, good evening. There is a big lava tube not far from me that you can just walk down, zero cost. Alex, I will be looking for, I've got your email, so I will be looking for some information later. If I remember to email you, and I would really, really like to go see that. If there's no costs involved, and be able to go in and have a quick peek. As long as there's no lava monsters in there, and I'll have to verify with Siggy that he's got all his workers accounted for and elsewhere. They can be scary, those lava monsters. Old Bones, Tome of Bacon 5, Pig Family, okay, Vampire Class 6, roll, 1 die, okay, interesting. Ogo Pogo, you've never heard of Ogopogo, Maria? That is a Canadian one that we have, and Ogopogo apparently has been spotted in many, many different lakes throughout British Columbia, and they say that Ogopogo travels via the underground water rivers from one lake to another. And I'm not sure how that goes, but the Ogopogo has been spotted in many places, just about as much as that one over there. Mostly Okanagan Lake. Okay, Wayne. I heard though that he wasn't just in there. He was also in the Crow's Nest Lakes at one point in time. Popping around in there, so Wayne, it's interesting though. So Ogopogo does get around, and he seems to travel a lot via those underground rivers. Very cool. Swedish, I have to look it up. Maria, yeah, it's a Canadian thing, Ogopogo. And he's been around for a while, just about as long as that Loch Ness monster, and I think they may be related. Both legendary underwater creatures, right? So pretty cool, pretty interesting. Anyway, wanted to see if we can see anything else on the other cameras, and this is our long-range shot across the valley, and we do see a little bit more of the flow going to the north in that, and of course it's hard to see what's going on, so Equipment Hill used to be right around here somewhere, and that flow of the lava is all going into Fagradalsfjall in the northeast area. So it's building up that, layering up some more every time. Every time this thing erupts, it goes up another meter or two in that area, which is really, really cool. Hey, yeah, Truth just found Ogle Pogo. He's right there on the in the chat box. That little green thing. So very, very interesting. Sorry to hear about. What happened? Tried to visit the memorial when I drove down the road to get to the volcano. Apparently, sadly, it's closed now. Oh, that happens. Okay, Truth. Yeah, Truth has got the right guy there. There's still stuff from the plane in the hill over the volcano. Okay, cool. Interesting. And I seen something about that plane. But I also seen something that was pointed out, and I want to see if I can get to it. And that was in the 3D map. And no, it wasn't an actual helicopter landing on the lava, but I wanted to point that out. It was shown in another video there from another fella, and I wanted to show you guys. So of course here's our main crater, and here we go down here. And you can probably already see it. And this was a helicopter. The helicopter is sitting there, and people were saying, oh, it's just sitting there. And no, it's not sitting there. It was flying around looking at stuff while they were doing their survey. Just wanted to point that out. It's either that or the helicopter landed in the wrong place. Fagradalsfjall International is over on the other side. And, you know, we know where it is. That was over here. And of course, that plane that was around here somewhere has long since been gone and buried. I'm kidding. It didn't get buried. It was just flying around there and it flew away. I just thought I'd show you guys that little neat feature. So that was another one that was on there that I thought was kind of interesting. Oh, we got another cam buffering. Let's put it on this one for right now. I'll see if I can straighten that other one out for the last few minutes. And as soon as I can find where it is. And that looks like another one of the MBL cameras that was buffering a little bit. And the one without the clock. Actually, that's the one over in the valley. That's both valley shots now that aren't showing up. And that was the Fagradalsfjall side view, as they called it. So we didn't see anything coming from it anymore either. So lost another camera. But we only have like about 4 minutes left in the stream anyhow. So I am going to say thank you everyone for being here tonight. I see we have 380 likes. Let's see if we can push that up to 400 before we get to the end of the stream. Cheryl Wood, okay, I'm going to show that. All right, so Leon Fry, follow me. Okay, yeah, that's showed the coordinates there. So okay, Cheryl Wood, no problem. Anyway, guys, oh, I see we're just about up there. We are 395, pushing for 400 on the likes, and that's what we're asking for. We don't have monetization on here, so even with the likes, at least we get a few more people coming and looking at the stream, and that's really, really what we want. And having a good time, enjoying what's going on. And again, it is typically a very clean stream. without bad verbiage, and we keep it pretty tight here. So glad to have had everyone on board, and I am going to get ready to shut down. I do want to get out there and do my bunny duty, and got to do that, of course. Very important. And then I want to relax a little bit tonight. And of course, tomorrow is actually a holiday for me, but we will do our tomorrow night stream at the same time as normal Monday stream. And hopefully we will see each and every one of you pop back in here, and going to try to see what we can do to get a little bit more of the material, and hopefully some better views. Oh, sorry, I got the hiccups. Oh no. Zoe, Davy, Dr. Fox, I must admit, you're growing on me. Oh dear, I didn't mean to grow onto you. Well, welcome anyway, Zoe, and glad you enjoy it. And hopefully that the rest of you guys are enjoying it too. We do try to make this fun. We do try to make it as relatively intelligent as you can. Doesn't always work out. We do have interruptions sometimes. People not doing so well. Usually we can kind of place that as jealousy in some cases, and hopefully some of these guys will realize that instead of bashing someone else, why aren't they doing it, right? So anyway, I hope you all enjoyed what we had, and I want to try to keep this in a positive light. So see you guys tomorrow, and keep smiling, keep looking at the wonderful lava. Now, Duchess of Elements said that she was going to be trying to stream tonight. I don't know if you guys want to go over there. She's kind of used to the old raid method of people doing things. But I will give her the benefit of the doubt for tonight, to hope that she gets things going really, really well. She's got, what's it say? Days of our lava lives. Iceland Volcano, music and live chat. And I'm trying to get her stream to come up, and for some reason it's not coming up. Oh, there it is. Okay, so I do have that up, and I'm going to give her the plug for tonight. So she started her stream just a minute ago, and if you guys do want to go have a look, you are more than welcome to do that. And she is streaming tonight. I see she does have only a few subscribers there, so for those who do like to watch the volcano, maybe you want to go have a peek over there. And I don't know if you want to call it a fox raid over there or not, but that's how some of them used to do it. They used to go over to the other channels and say, it's a fox raid, or whoever the raiding stream was. So anyway, I will post her link. If you want to go over and say hi and you hang for a bit over there, you're more than welcome to do that. And that is her link right there, Duchess of Elements, and she does have one of the views up right now. And hopefully you guys can go have a peek. Anyway, in the meantime, catch you all at the stream later. Next time, Dr. Fox, you're welcome, Duchess of Elements. You take care, and I'm going to say good night to each and every one of you. Thank you to all the super chatters in here. Really awesome, and really, really do appreciate the super chats. And of course, everything that I'm going to be doing is going towards the trip, of course, and it is really, really cool. Siggy, he says, thanks, Dr. Fox. I appreciate you. And Siggy, we appreciate you being here. You know, yeah, so much fun banning people with my new lightsaber. Yeah, it is kind of cool, isn't it? And of course, like I said, I felt that's it's an honorary position for Siggy to be a mod in here, since he is one of the landowners, and you know he's one of the ones who actually owns that volcano. So pretty cool. Just don't tell him I'm gonna take a whole bunch of his lava home. Anyway, there was some static on the microphone. You didn't hear that? Anyway, we're gonna get off of here and enjoy our evening right after feeding the bunny a little bit, and we'll see what happens. So good night to all of you, and I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you all for the views, including the 3 individuals that got banned tonight, and really do appreciate you bringing the numbers up. That's always fun. On that friendly note, go knock yourselves out. I'm going to try to repaste Duchess of Elements link one more time so you guys can see that. And we should be good. Hopefully that'll work if I copy it, and we'll throw it back in there. And there it is for you, and hopefully that works out. So all the best to every one of you, and please remember to tell your loved ones you love them tonight, for tomorrow is never promised. I'm your host, DrFox2000. Good night.